This segment brought to you by Sure Crop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
We're back. Now let's talk good stewardship with Randy and Nicole Small from Neodesha.
Duane Toews joining you once again for Ag AM in Kansas. And while at Commodity Classic, we did have a chance to catch up with a family award winner from the National Corn Growers Association, the Good Steward Award for Randy and Nicole Small, Neodesha, Kansas. Randy, talk a little bit about the award and that opportunity to really spin a good light on environmental stewardship here at NCGA.
You know, the award is based on everything we do environmentally, and probably one of the things that farmers do not portray to their customers as much as we probably should. You know, there's a lot of things we do that we take for granted that really do help the environment and the world that everyone else lives in.
A lot of times folks just don't realize that what are good production practices that make sense economically for you are environmentally responsible as well.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, a lot of the stuff we do with fertilizer placement, the right rate, right time, it's all something that helps us out, you know, in the bottom line. And right now that's really, really critical.
So, Nicole, an active part of the operation as well. From your perspective, how have you seen things change on the operation through the years?
Well, when we married in 1999, we were just starting to no-till, and we laugh with Gary Kilgore, the former area extension agronomist, that Randy married no-till because I didn't like to work ground, and he was either going to have to hire somebody else or go completely no-till. So we have been 100% no-till ever since then, and just the amount of precision we do to apply the nutrients and the amount of time we spend placing them at different times, not putting all the fertilizer down at once, and really working to get the plants what they need when they need it.
And Randy, thinking about opportunities to obviously when you win an award like this, they put you out there to talk to other growers. From your perspective, what are some of the simple things that guys can do to make a difference the quickest?
You know, when we started no-tilling, we were looking at maybe some moisture conservation or reduce some labor, but we look at our organic matter right now and how much that has increased and what that has done for our high clay content soils. It's tremendous. You know, we had some organic matter below 1%, and now we're looking at 4s and 5s. And that's something that I did not anticipate doing. I thought we might gain 1%, you know, and it might take 10 years to do it. But some of the last tests we got back this last year were pretty impressive. And everyone says, well, you know, you've got your clay soils, they're hard to do that. And, you know, in our clay soils, sometimes that moisture retention is more important than trying to pull it from down deep because we just can't get it fast enough in the summertime. So it's one of the simplest things I can think of that, you know, just retaining some moisture and helping that organic matter out is the bonus.
Have you noticed, because of that increase in organic matter, that your fertilization program works better as well?
I would say that it does. You know, there's kind of a long drag trying to build that carbon up in the soil, and you know, we've really increased the wheat on a rotation. We've increased the corn, trying to get those high carbon crops back out there more frequently, and I think that makes the whole system work better. Our biggest struggle is trying to get that corn going in the springtime when all your neighbors are planting there at the end of March. We've kind of got to pull back the reins and say, well, let's wait a week.
Well, our thanks to Randy and Nicole Small, National Corn Growers Association Good Steward Award winners at Commodity Classic. Jamie, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Duane. Come back after this break for this week's Angus Report.
Welcome to Western Kansas Wildlife Travel Center, right here in Oakley, Kansas on I-70 at exit 76. I-70, after all, is America's Main Street, and we're right here on Main Street for you. Now that I'm an Oakley resident, I still come in almost every day. and I sit and listen to the conversations of the people around me. You know, the guys who are talking about the big elk they just bagged, or the folks who are taking their kid to college for the first time. People just traveling up and down the highway. Real people, just like you and me. And they find just what I find here, real people to serve them. There's history, there's scenery. We hope you'll stop and see us soon. Welcome to Oakley.